So, are YouTube right now? Hello, YouTube. Welcome to one more immersion from TNT. My name is Leonardo Oliveira. I host student this platform. Um, this platform is not a class or not it's just a good space, all right, to practice uh, a various idioms just like English, Spanish, French, Italian, German, Mandarin, in Portuguese, I guess. I'm not professor, I just a whole student, and my intention is just conducting a good conversation to practice idiom, and this conversation is a conversation in English, to full English, all right? To practice English. Today we have Pedro Diniz. Hello, Pedro Diniz. And today we talk about distractions. All right. My name is Leonardo Oliveira. I'm 27 years old. I have been in TNT since January 2022, but as a whole student since February this year. I'm an economist, data analyst. Um, I work as a consultant, freelance too, but I work in a digital account office as a tax officer, a tax assistant, an operation assistant. All right. I like many things. For example, read, um, spend a time appreciation a good documentary, hang out with my friends, discuss in forums and groups, all right? And that's it, man. And for you, Pedro, would you like to introduce yourself for our audience, please?
Yeah. I'm Pedro Diniz. I'm 22. I'm 22, and I'm from Goiânia, but I moved to São Paulo with an objection of making better network and just do and work. And so I'm a marketer, um, especially a copywriter. Make some I make some ads campaign, um, make some social media content too, some scripts. Now uh, I have a lot of video scripts to do because had a lot of people and that want to make some short content. So it's good for me. And oh, I like let's say to hang out to make some network. Yeah, I make part of some community, some innovation uh, communities to talk about startups, about these things, because someday I want to have my own business. Know some agents, but uh, I want to have my own business.
Nice, man. I like so much to discuss and spend my time about this topic you mentioned. I have a one digital business too in a e-commerce area, right? I'm dropshipper, but I try to create my info products. I believe I uh, said it to you in your last conversation, right? So, but the topic of this conversation is, um, have you been distracted, Pedro? Have you been uh, feel lost our time with distractions, spend a lot of time scroll up your timeline of Instagram or scroll up TikTok videos or a YouTube Shorts. Uh, Tell me about that. And I would like to ask to you to read the question number two, and answering the second question.
Okay. Well, I'm distracted all the time, and no, with social media, with random things. Uh, Now I can, I would be working, but um, uh, everything can distract me, and it's hard sometimes. But I try to feel better to make things more productive um, with habits.
Yeah.
But uh, it's hard to me, and recently, I was diagnosed with ADHD. Because of this, I say was a good talk mm, and about distraction. So,
Mhm.
um, but about social medias, I know have problems with them because I'm only um, use for make some research. Well, part of my work is to make a benchmark of content uh, about other companies that mm, make was in the make segment of my clients. So, well, when I make this, I only make and well, when I finish, okay, back to work. But my problem is with other things. And um, I think well, mm, social media can be the most distraction for most of people, but for me, no, it isn't. It's weird,
Mm.
but uh, uh, for 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 information, um, I can be more distracted looking for a a door than looking than to scroll on some social media. Eh, it's funny.
Okay, nice, man. For you, it's curious because do you work? You work, right, with social media? You a copywriter? You space of work, your framework or environment of work is the internet, all right? And
Yeah,
your audience, your clients are uh, split off on the internet, mainly of the social media. Everyone knows the social media um, are the big sites of the internet and where a great part of the people are, all right? And
yeah,
everyone that work with people or have your clients or origins of your games on the internet need to stay need to appear for the people on the internet, inclusive on the social media, the big techs, Instagram, LinkedIn, anyway.
exactly.
Um, for me, uh, yeah, I find difficult to concentrate in my task uh, as much to because the social medias, um, the short videos, because these things are done to are made to just to um how could I say in English? Kept your attention, right? To stay here many hours, many minutes as possible, because the gains of this big tech is keep the people consumer spend our hours scroll up things advisor not how could I say anúncios
It's
uh, ads, yeah, seeing ads, all right, and remunerating the advisors. So for the big tech's interesting, but for me, I just I not pay to stay here, and I not extract income too. I not uh, get money or gains of money. I my how could I say, my payment uh, will be just like a funny dopamine, all right, extract scrolling my timeline. So it's a good problem. But yeah, I considering myself disciplinado, and um, a great part of my I have my routine, my task um, partial organized, but your attention are uh, more or less I distract me. Okay, it's totally normal the nowadays. Um, so let's to talk more about that. Uh, In the number three, do you consider yourself someone distracted? No, I don't consider myself distracted. Uh, I am distractible, but I'm not distract. Do you feel me?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
for example, uh, I uh, I got a potential. I got a facility to distract, but I not distract because I fight against that. I try to keep concentrate, um, and I win many time a great part of the times. But I am distractible, but not distract. And you?
Uh, I consider myself distract people because uh, oh, I need to be in a room with nothing around me. Um, I work from my university. My university have some have a co-working, have a lot of place to work, but I found some place, uh, a room totally white. It's strange, totally white uh, room with nothing to distract me. Isn't a manicom, isn't a freaky room or these things, but distracting uh, distract me less. So I think um, it's good for me because when I work in co-working, every time have some people uh, entering in the room, and every time someone entering the room, even if I'm in a meeting, if I'm working, even um, making make everything, I will looking for the door to the door every time. Every time I look to the door, I don't know why. I don't want to know who is entering in the room, but every time I look at phone. So uh, eh, it's hard, but uh, and so I consider myself as an abstract people. Um, as I said, with everything, but I work with habits to not being most distracted with social media. Because of this, I'm I can um, work with social media, and I can just um, pass some time with social media with control. I have time for this, and with this time out, I get out for social media. So for me,
Mhm,
it's worth, and I'm really happy with uh, when this work because it's hard for most of people, and for me,
mhm,
I feel, um, and then can could be hardest than for almost of people. So I feel, for me, it is like a conquer. Uh, so well, and I conquered this recently. So it's good for me. I to mention, but I pass in the past a lot of time in social media, and this yeah, as a normal people, so
mhm,
is um, thing uh, for me that work with this uh, was a problem thing. So I thought to some things to uh, help me, and I found this. So
yeah, Pedro, I feel totally, man. Uh, because when I stay in one room, uh, of course, every room that I want door, but it's not the point. When I one room, uh, when I needed to stay concentration, concentrated, and anyone open the door, my eyes look at the door, right, just to see, get my attention. It's happened with me. Okay, I totally feel you about that. And Pedro, would like to read the number four answer for us, please.
yeah, let's see. Therefore, which are the things that stretch you the most? Well, I already mentioned this, but no, the most stretch me. Mm, I think it's been the most hard question here because I don't know the thing that most distracted me because I say everything distracted me. Um, uh, but uh, well, let me think. Uh, most distracted me. Mm, yeah, um, so some special. especially thing that distract me, most stressing me. Well, that's one of the airplanes here. This, the airplane distracted me.
The sound of the airplane.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But, um, well, my routine, um, well, I I remember notifications.
Notifications.
Notifications distracted me. So, I pass all the time with not disturbing uh function. So do not disturb me. My phone is my favorite function in cell phone
Mhm.
because of that. Because when is turned on, I have some problems. And you?
Nice. Yeah, I have many things that distract me. Uh, about the notification is a good point. My cell phone have one tool that block, all right, uh, that notification less important, and show me just the most important notifications. Uh, even even that the notifications distract me because when I look at the notifications, I have I got uh, a bad habit to see how notifications, all right, or scroll up the notifications at the end. Um, and just a habit because it is not the most important notifications stay on the top, all right? Uh,
Mhm.
so just to look at the first notifications and uh, close the rest of the notification. But no, I needed to scroll up at the end. It's distracting me a lot. Other thing, short videos is just not a short videos, a long videos too. YouTube is my uh, great point of the distraction because
Yeah.
I have one habit to in my free time and my time to relax. Um, uh, put me in my bed, all right? Put me in my bed and look, turn on the YouTube and stay in videos, all right? Stay seeing the videos uh, when I or just listen, all right, one podcast. And I have one customer to see. I got a one customer to see the first thing in my time in my timeline, all right, in my home. Okay,
Mm.
appear for me the one video, and I for me is interesting. I think I thought of interesting. Uh,
It's me because my phone is uh,
okay,
I I don't have some charger here, and I will change my
no
phone.
no problem, no problem.
Wait.
Just get out
Uh,
one tool, okay?
yep. You can continue. Uh,
So yeah, and that's it. The YouTube is a great origins of my my lack of time, lost my time, because I extend a lot my time, okay, in my relaxing, uh, by the YouTube, stay in my mouth, stay in my hand to totally easy just sing and put one video and put my head in your bed, staying, listen at uh, catching, pegar no sono. I don't know to say in English, uh, but I have this habit. Take,
Yeah.
fall asleep, fall asleep. I I had the I had forgot. Uh, put one video to add to fall asleep, all right?
It's
How
happening to me too.
it's good, but have your this is have your negative points too. So let's to skip to more one question. Mm, the number six, your point about the question is is gone, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. The number six. Is it easy or hard to get back into the rhythm after one distraction? Yeah, for
Uh,
me it's difficult. For me it's difficult. Um, for example, I for me happened when uh, when I when I am making one project, studying or working. I needed to, and this work have many time to many time at to complete. All right, I needed to work or studying a lot of hours, and it's necessary stop to make one pause, make one interval, and but I have one problem. What problem? My problem is get back to the the project again. All right. Uh, is just the pauses is um is just the interval is needed to this interval is needed to stay 15 15 minutes, 15 minutes not uh 5 minutes, 15 minutes, all right, 15 minutes. um but I stay a lot of time in my distraction. One distraction is a is a bad, and I try to solve out this problem. And for you?
well, I think the biggest problem to me is to get back um, when I get some distraction. Um, so when I was living with my mom, when I was living in Goiânia, um, we had a lot of discussions because I was concentrating in something, and well, uh, sometimes she called me a lot of times, and I mm, don't answer. So um, she thought that I was um, ear cuff. I don't know the I think it's ear cuff. Tone deaf. Tone deaf. Shit. I think it's not tone deaf. It's pseudo. Uh, so when and we study more about when we go to a therapist. We found that I had some ADHD, and these times that I doesn't answer uh, was my um, peak of concentration. So I don't don't um notice everything uh, is around me. I just know that uh, let's say let's think in this conversation. I have a peak of concentration in this meeting. So for me, uh, only this meeting uh, exists. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
around exists. Just
Mm-hmm.
meeting.
Right.
And when someone call me, someone everything, uh, I don't notice. And it just when someone touch me, just like that, Pedro, my uh, because so um, I notice, and when this happened, um, I already calculated here and to study more, and I think let me see, I make a note with every these things here. Uh, I I count and in an average I need 12 minutes uh, in, in 12 minutes and 1 hour to concentrate again to get back to uh, what I was working for. So
Mm-hmm.
and think is a lot of time um, to get back. So you 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 can imagine and you working and well a bird distracted you. You make you need 12 minutes to get back to the work. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel
So,
you. Uh, we we leave the distraction. Um, Follow us, all right, to to continue distraction. But it's a great
yeah,
problem. Yeah, I feel you. But about your mom, you mentioned it. Um, yeah, I had the same problem too. I can I can say. Uh, but because I live with my mom for a while. And sometime my mom come with my room, my office home, my home office, and he call me or need one thing. Uh, for 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 it, I can say to you, just staying talk with you. If it is not important, all right, for um, being one emergence, being emergence, uh, listen your mom and give attention for her. But sometimes your people around you staying have talking, all right, and catch your attention. I just talking. I can't my I can't I live that uh, distract my attention, take my attention, right? Just talking, and I try me stay focused in my work. So I believe we have a one time to answer one more question, and I would like to ask to you to choose, all right? Uh,
Uh,
Between the
when I
question, we are don't uh, we are don't answer yet, all right?
yeah, yeah. When I change my phone,
Ah, all
the
right.
question is a prepare me.
You lost the question.
Yeah.
I will have for you again. Is
Uh, see.
I believe your the last question is was the number
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. 6. So, reduce distractions if you're in computer test. Ah, I think the number 80 is a good question. How do you feel when you complete a task without getting distracted? Um, I, I feel happy because um, I I think that uh, I make uh, the things around me better for me. I'm in a good place to work. I'm in a good time for me, and or some habits worth it because I make a lot of tests to think, well, what is the best thing to do here and this time in this routine and in this time of the day. Um, I will try this today, but tomorrow we try this and that. So I'm constant um, trying, right? Constant tests to improve my attention, uh, in what really important. But sometimes I can't tell to my brain what is the most important thing. But when I get it, when I complete a task without distraction, or when I get back and with less time, I feel good and I'm compensating myself with something to tell, well, you're doing well. So make it again.
Mhm.
So I try to make uh, when it's worth. I try to make this habit with um, trigger um, the thing that I want to do and reward. So use this skin to make a habit to turn to make this my routine.
Perfect, perfect, man. Yeah, I say the same as you. For me, is a good realization, and I feel so good when I make one when I made one yeah, and I made one ask or one task without distractions, and I gotta use it to as the example for the next times the next task we need to do. All right. So Pedro, thank you so much. And this mod we finish one more immersion, all right? Thank you the YouTube. Thank you, Pedro. And Pedro, do you like it? What do you feel about the subject and me and this immersion?
Yeah, I like it because I think the best immersions here in Talk Talk is when I'm only alone with the host. I think the best conversations I had here was when I was only me and the host. So like a lot, and the subject. Uh, I identify myself with the subject with my day by day. Had a lot of things with this subject, so I like it a lot. Thanks
Hmm,
for the conversation, and I think the next Saturday I will be here too.
nice, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for me. I like it so much to spend this time with you. Stay student English, all right? In the comments, I put my LinkedIn too, to when where you can find me, all right? Add me if you can, and feel free to read me and talk about, um, ask someone, ask anything, right? And thank you so much and see you the next immersion, Pedro. Bye
Okay,
bye.
I will call you. We can talk about some uh, pay dads too. We can uh, we can work together in a project with with heaven. So I will talk to you later.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Not a problem, right?